Okay, in this video we'll show you how to remove the front bumper on a 2004 Chrysler Crossfire. Okay, so we put the car up on jack stands, and now we're able to turn the wheels out so we could get to the screws on the side of the fender, and they are 10mm screws. Let's see if I can get it. Trying to get you a better view. Okay, so you see the stud up there? That's where the 10mm nut is on. I already took it off. And it's on both sides, passenger and driver's side as well. There's usually two of them on there, one up front, one in the back. I guess the previous owners did not put in the front one. So once you take that off, bumper is loose here. Alright, now we're gonna do a passenger side. So once you remove the 10mm nut off the bracket, there's going to be two of them. This car only had one. Previous owners did not put in the second one. You're going to have to take out the light bulb or disconnect it. Yeah, you're going to have to take it out from this hazard lights or turn signals. You just twist it and it comes out, because that will be in the way when you're going to be pulling the bumper off. So we just popped it out of the driver's side. Alright, so now we're going to be pulling off the clips. This one's pretty much damaged, so it's a bit kind of harder to get this one out. So this clip was damaged, so we're just going to cut it off with the razor. Now we're doing the other side, as clip is damaged as well, so we're most likely just going to cut it off. Alright, so on this car, the splash shield on the bottom is missing. There will be a plastic splash shield that you would have to remove. This one's missing it, so we're going to skip that step. The bumper is held by 10mm screws on the back. They're right behind the lower grills, and the best way is to get from the back, from the bottom of the car. You could try to reach out once you pull out the grills and try to reach in there and get it off, but it's easier for us to get it once the car is lifted. Alright, so now we're going to be removing the screws that's holding the grill. We're using T25 Torx for the center ones. The grill is aftermarket, so it might be a little bit different for the original. If you have the factory grill, you could take off the bumper with it on. And the clips for it is going to be on the bottom from the back of the bumper. So it's just the aftermarket, it just comes off really easily. Now the bumper is held down by two T30 Torx by the headlights. you're gonna have to disconnect the fog lights as well. Alright, so that's the fog lights. You could either disconnect the light bulb or just pull out the light bulb. Alright, so now we have the bumper off. I'll just show you where the screws are usually going to be. There's going to be two 10mm on the side, so one right here. Yeah, it'll be one right here, one on the bottom right here. And yeah, this car's missing it. So that's where it screws on the nut. And these are the plugs for the fog lights. You could disconnect them right here, but sometimes they get stuck, so. Alright, so the bumper's off now. Now you have access to the headlights. So now we're going to be taking off the left driver's side headlight on the Crossfire. We did pull off the bumper. There's ways to do it without pulling the bumper off, but it's a lot easier once you pull the bumper off, because you will have a screw right here. Should be an 8mm socket, and then there's going to be one right here. There's a second one. Okay, so two on the bottom, and then you're going to have two on top as well. So this one and this one. Okay, so we're going to take it off. I'm going to see which way works better to get to it. Okay, now you have to unplug all the light bulbs. These you twist off. Alright, so with these bulbs, they get really tight to pull off. We usually use pliers to twist it. That way you have a better grip. Yeah, this one's stuck pretty good. So that's it. Okay, now you have to unplug the main plug. And this one you just press it on top and it comes off. Just press that and it comes out. Slide it out. Alright, so that's how you remove the headlight.